This is my third try at this video. YouTube is not cooperating today, but we're going to try it again. So let's get started on a lot of things I got back in the last 2 weeks. I've been very pleased with what's come back. Let me start off with a couple of baseballs to add to my collection. This is outfielder Juan Lagares of the New York Mets. I got that through a pristine auction win. And then next up was an eBay purchase. Outfielder Lorenzo Cain. Come on. Lorenzo Cain. Outfielder of the Kansas City Royals. I'm keeping it in the bag so I don't have to take it out and put it back. So he made the All-Star team. Great player for the Kansas City Royals. So I was glad to get that. Next up, all my cards. Look at all these cards. Lots of cards. So let's get started. We got Joey Amalfitano, infielder, San Francisco Giants. Was a longtime third base coach for the Dodgers. Terry Collins, manager, New York Mets. Longtime third baseman in the 1960s for the Giants. Jim Davenport. This one just came in yesterday. And he also threw in a bonus. So there's that. Then pitcher Art Ditmar, New York Yankees. Pitcher Paul Foytak, Detroit Tigers. Two from Ned Garver. Ned Garver, this is a 1951 Bowman card. Ned Garver won 20 games for the St. Louis Browns in, I believe, 1951, and for a team that lost 102 games, 52 and 102 in 1951, and Garver won 20 of those games. Remarkable accomplishment, and he signed this bonus as well. Plus, he answered a question as well. So there's that. Next up, Johnny Groth, outfielder, Detroit Tigers. Pitcher Lindy McDaniel, St. Louis Cardinals. Great reliever. I think he won double-digit wins as a reliever like 4 or 5 times. Remarkable. And he also signed a photo for me. He threw that in. Next up, a current player. I don't get too many of those. This is Jordy Mercer of the Pittsburgh Pirates, shortstop. Signed that during spring training. Had a lousy spring training with current players. I've only got like 3 or 4 back. And I know a lot of other collectors on YouTube have had the same experience. So anyway, not great. But next up, Rick Peters, outfielder, Detroit Tigers. That's on an 81 Topps card. That card's been out a long time. Next on a Topps Archives card, this is Philadelphia Athletics pitcher, Kansas City Athletics pitcher, Bobby Shantz. I think they're actually the same thing. Kansas City Athletics became the Philadelphia Athletics, or the other way around. He also signed, he was a really good pitcher in his time. He also answered a question for me. So there's that. Next up, outfielder Bob Skinner, Pittsburgh Pirates. Outfielder Ron Swoboda for the Miracle Mets of 1969. There's that. But now to football. 2 from Raymond Claiborne, cornerback for the New England Patriots. There's 1. And there's 2. Next up, Ed McCaffrey, wide receiver, Denver Broncos. Played with John Elway, was a great wide receiver for him. Next up, linebacker Roman Pfeiffer, St. Louis Rams, also played for the UCLA Bruins, which is my college team. Next up is another linebacker, Gary Reasons, played with Lawrence Taylor and Harry Carson on some great Super Bowl teams from the New York Giants. So there's that. Coach George Seifert followed Bill Walsh and won a couple Super Bowls for the 49ers. George Seifert. Sterling Sharp, wide receiver Green Bay Packers. Jeff Van Note, center for the Atlanta Falcons. Very good player, played a long time. Another Atlanta Falcon, this was Harmon Wages, played back in the early 70s. And Harmon also included a business card. Basketball success, Calbert Chaney, Indiana University, also played for the Washington Wizards in the pros. Great hockey success, Rick Middleton, a great Boston Bruin player. There's that. Another hockey success, this is Rogi Vachon, LA Kings, one of their great early players, great goalie, a Hall of Famer. Next up are 3 cards I purchased from either a YouTuber or on eBay that I really wanted to show you. This comes courtesy of Ricky Russo. This is Paul Goldschmidt. This one I bought from Ricky Russo, great YouTuber. I also bought from Nathaniel Go, another great YouTuber, Garrett Richards of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. There you go. And another eBay purchase. This is Nolan Arenado of the Colorado Rockies. So there's that. Now to some 3x5 successes. This is this is scientist Dr. David Baltimore, won the Nobel Prize back in 1975 or 76 for his work in immunology. Works at Caltech, so that's where I found the address for that. Actress Geneviève Bujold, actress from the 80s, 90s, 70s. She was in a lot of great movies. French actress. And finally, William Daniels, great actor, been in so many things. Look him up, William Daniels, great actor, been in a lot of movies and TV. Anyway, that's what I've gotten in for this last 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe and comment, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another video. Thank you.